and ranchers we serve. Our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Pests don't wait, and neither should you. At Olson's Pest Technicians, we've been protecting homes and businesses for over 55 years. From bats in attics to rodents in walls, ants in kitchens, stubborn bedbug infestations, even swarms of mosquitoes. We've seen it all, and we handle it all. With expert technicians, ethical treatments, and service across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa, you can count on Olson's to get the job done right. Contact us today at Olson's Pest Technicians. Family owned, community trusted.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Imagine a day without water. No showers, no morning coffee, no flushing the toilet. It's hard to picture. When we turn on the faucet, water seems to magically appear. But there's a lot more to it. The Randall Community Water District in Lake Andes serves 2,800 taps, 8 cities and 2 rural water districts. They treat Missouri River water in order to provide clean and safe water for the region. The Randall Community Water District. Clean water for your community.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Testing. Testing. This one? Oh, just a slip. This one? All right, good afternoon. This is Kenny Cook here coming to you live from Marty, South Dakota. Experiencing some technical difficulties, but we got it fixed up here on Braves Live Ticket. And right now we join the game in progress. Lady Braves up 4-2 against the Lady Hunkpapa, making a trek down from Wakpala, Standing Rocks. South Dakota side, they'll scramble at the timeline. And over to the corner, the Brave for 3, no good. And secured by Zoe Wan. And your starters for the Lady Hunkpapa. Number 1, Emma Brown, a 5'3" freshman guard. And number 2, Raylyn Littleshield, a 5'5" sophomore guard. Number 4, Ariel Iron Thunder, a 5'4" freshman guard. Followed by number 11, a 5'3" freshman guard, Araya Dubray. And number 15, a 5'8" senior forward, Tiana Howard. And followed by head coach, Silas Blaine Jr. and assistant coach, Verna Gahn. And in open court, Gabby Zephyr for 2. The easy layup, 6-2. Braves on the press. And your starting lineups for the Lady Braves, number 2, a 5'6" freshman center, Gabby Zephyr. Number 5, a 5'3" junior point guard, Zoe Wan. Number 11, a 5'5" senior guard, Rosario Zephyr. And number 22, a 5'8" sophomore center / forward, Misty Tyndall, along with her sister, number 50, a 5'10" senior center, Feather Tyndall. And join the game in progress here, 6 minutes. At the mark, Rosario going to drive from the wing dish down below. That's good. Feather Tyndall. And they got a timeout here called by Silas Blaine Jr., I believe. I'm not sure. We'll keep it here, though. It's only a 30-second timeout. And Lady Braves coming in with a record of only 1 loss. And pull their stats right up here. 4 wins and 1 loss on the season for the Lady Braves. They had that first game against Makbia Luta on December 17th with a loss. And everything's been great for the Braves with the wins over Crow Creek, St. Francis, Custer, and then last night over Crazy Horse. So 4-1 for the Lady Braves. A nice deflection up the court. Rosario Zephyr going to chase it down from the block. A little short. Got Feather Tyndall. Loose ball. And finally secured by Emma Brown. And she's going to slow up things for the Lady Hunkpapa. Stolen right away. Trouble in the corner. Gabby Zephyr up court. And we have a whistle. And she's going to be called for a travel. And for Wakpala coming in at 4 wins and 2 losses. Open up the season 4-0. Excuse me. 3-0 wins over Takini, Teoshpa Edopa, Takini, and a loss against Dupree at the Illini semifinals, and a win over Crazy Horse. And a loss to North Central, so they're coming in with a nice record as well. 4 wins and 2 losses. to be Lady Braves basketball here. Once again, thank you for joining us. This is Kenny Cook, Braves live ticket. Perimeter three, Rosario short. And how about Misty Tyndall with the rebound. Going to the free throw line, a 5'8" sophomore. One of the bigs, can play center and forward for the Braves. And first one's a miss. And free throw number 2, no good. And now Tiana Howard with the drive. Tyndall. Gabby Zephyr finding Rosario left side, and she is fouled, and that's going to be on Araya Dubre. And so now Dubre picks up her first foul, and now Rosario Zephyr at the free throw line. Sinks the first one. And bench players coming in. We have number 13, Miley Kadat. And number 22, Nancy Flying Horse, checking in. And the second one is a miss for Rosario. It's going to be Lady Braves basketball. And now the inbound. Misty Tyndall off the orange iron. And pulled down by Howard. Stolen right away. Feather Tyndall with the putback. Racing in. Gabby Zephyr from the corner. Gets her own rebound. Follows her own shot and gets the bucket. 11-2. And we have an official timeout. And Braves with the pressure. Jump ball be Lady Hunkpapa possession. Now Brown to the wing, back to Brown. Swings it into the paint. Howard, spin move, no good. She is fouled. And she's going to the free throw line. Oh, the call on the ground. Inside to Little Shield. And it's going to be Hunkpapa basketball. Now Little Shield over to Howard. Back to Little Shield in the corner to Kadat. Little Shield in trouble. Nice entry pass deflected. And fight for the rebound. Vosick checking in for the first time. Gabby, no good. On rebound again. And we have a whistle. Okay, we are good. We're good. Hey, thank you for tuning in. And we've been experiencing some technical difficulties, so just shoot me a message if you can. Our viewers out there here in our Saturday matinee. Howard with the drive, no good. Zephyr. And thank you to all our viewers, our supporters. And 2:30 here in the first quarter left. And Braves up 11-2. Zoe Wan from the left side and into the hands of Debray. Up the court, Brown. And stolen, intercepted by Zoe Wan. So Rosario in the corner. Wide open for three, a little strong. Into the hands of Zoe, she's gonna put it up. Goes right over. And our Little Shield's gonna slow things up to Howard. From the elbow, nice pass down below with the kick, three ball. That was a great look from Dubray, nice ball movement from Hook Papa. Rosario Zephyr this time for a layup. And Balsek with the offensive putback, and that's two for Cavalli. And Braves with the 11-point lead. And the unforced turnover to carry. And Zoe from distance. Gabby puts it back. She is blocked. It's going to be on Little Shield. And I just want to send a shout out to Eva Ortiz. Thank you for letting us know on the sound quality, especially if you're watching from Standing Rock, Paula. To all our supporters and viewers and listeners. And second free throw is good for Gabby. And Little Shield with a nice look, short out of bounds. And under a minute left here, bottom of the first. 14-2. Rosario from the wing. Howard with the rebound. And Braves quickly back on defense. And a scramble. Marty Vosick on the ground. From Gabby to Zoe. "12 seconds left. Zoe with the steal. Driving baseline. 5 seconds left. Zoe at the buzzer. And it's good. Hey, we'll take a little break. Or excuse me, Rosario. We'll take a little break here at the bottom of one. And I'll say thank you to Bala Archambault in production for the Braves live ticket on the keyboard controls. We have a score 18-2 here going into the second quarter. Saturday matinee doubleheader, boys. Coming up after this, varsity games only here. Inside look to Gabby Zephyr. It's good. Zoe with the steal, taking it right in. It's good. And an open court. Zoe going to pull up. And Flying Horse, Brown. And now Hook Papa going to inbound from the sideline inside. Brown to kick out Howard, back to Brown. And we have a whistle. It's going to be against the Braves on the push. That's going to be on Vasic. Picking up her first foul in the corner. Brown from downtown. Gabby Zephyr with the rebound. Up the sideline. Looking. The dish. Rosario. Gabby Zephyr with nice spin around. Put back. It's good. And Gabby Zephyr with 9 points. And stripped out, saved up the sideline. Zoe for an easy layup, a little too strong. Bosick is there with the putback, and she is fouled and going to the free throw line. Yeah, Kavari Vasic, a junior guard forward, already has 2 in the afternoon. And a whole new squad coming in for Wakpawa. Ava Flying Horse, Miley Kadat, Tatiana Parisian, Nancy Flying Horse, and Amars Dubre, I believe. Second free throw, no good. And it's going to be a foul to Lady Braves. And a little pressure continues. And coming in, Kamari Drapo, a 5'5" freshman guard. Scary pass secured by Ava Flying Horse, stolen right away. Gabby Zephyr running the court, taking it all away. It's good. And that's 6 points this quarter for Gabby. Corner 3. Drapo in the paint. Bosick stripped out by Flying Horse. And nice defense. Rosario Zephyr with the offensive putback. And we have a score of 28-2. And nice save by Rosario. Stripped it out. Try to keep the ball alive. And now Latindo sisters making her way back in. Almost a turnover. Chapel chased it down. Shot short. And Flying Horse. And we get tied up underneath the hoop. It's going to be Waukpala basketball, I believe. No, Braves. So we're going to stay on this side of the court. And Misty Tittle going to bring it up. Kamari Japo with the drive. Braves working the right side. Baseline. Gabby Zephyr being explosive. And that's going to be Braves basketball. Off of a couple fingertips. Inside the paint, Misty Tyndall. Shot no good. Now Flying Horse in trouble, facing that pressure. Zephyr with the steal. Just going to try to get it from the right side. Tyndall there with the putback. And we got a timeout called by Waukpala Lady Hoop Pop off, full 60 seconds, so we'll be right back. All right, welcome back here. We have a score 30-2 here. Just almost to the midpoint of the second quarter. Now Brown from the wing. Howard with the rebound, and she is fouled. Going to the free throw line. And first one is short for Howard. As is the second one. And quickly up the court. Rosario down below. Joppa with the look. It's good. Nice look there coming from Rosario to Kamari, finding her wide open down below. 32-2. A nice block. Gabby Zephyr. They inbound into Little Shield. Off the glass, no good. Zephyr up to Sister Rosario Zephyr for another layup. That's 7 for Rosario on the afternoon. Howard for 3. A great look nonetheless. Rosario wide open. Takes it in and gets the bucket. 36-2 now. And now DeBray tries it. Gabby Zephyr take nice look down below to the flutter. It's good. So everything working in conjunction for the Braves. Up 38-2. The defense is working great here for the Lady Braves as they're looking to slow up the offense a little bit. Gabby taking it in. It's good. 8 points this quarter for the freshman. Now Brown from the wing, and she is fouled on the shot. It's going to be on Rosario Zephyr. And now Brown, the freshman at the free throw line with the set. And the second one is good. And Zoe coming in. Gabby checking out. And 2 for 3 for Brown. Wide open, undefended, Zoe for 3. Rainbow 3. She has 7 points for the Lady Braves, 43-4. Zoe couldn't quite keep it alive. Nice look inside to Brown. Couldn't get the finish, kept it alive. And hold on with the kick up. Brown thought about it. And stripped out by Zephyr. Up the court, across the timeline to Juan, and out of bounds. And DeBray down below. So Iron Thunder back to DeBray. Howard from the elbow, the drive. And we have under a minute left here, the first half. Out of bounds, and Lady Hook Papa possession. And stolen right away from the inbound, Rosario. She has 8 this quarter. Nice give and go. Little Shield could not get the finish. 33 seconds left. And Zoe taking it in. Howard with the pull down. Up the court to Brown. Wide open below is Little Shield. Off the glass, it's good. And at the buzzer, coming up. If it's in, it's good. Rosario Zephyr sends the Lady Braves to the locker room with a 48-6 lead here. And folks, we are at halftime. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Third quarter, 48-9. And you just saw a three-pointer from downtown Emma Brown. And right now we have Rosario Zephyr at the free throw line. There, Zephyr 1 for 3 from the free throw line. And she's leading all scorers with 15 points. And both are good for Zephyr. And I think on the sound, if somebody can help me out. If you can hear me. And do a little sound check here, so. Gabby for 2. Yeah, I need a sound check. And Gabby in the interior, no good. And Misty Timber with the putback. And she has 6. Yeah, across the timeline. Dubray to Brown in the paint. Gets on rebound. And it's a nice left-handed putback. She has 6 points to lead the team. And Zoe with the running floater. And Braves with some opportunities. Finally, a three-pointer launched. And Brown on the breakaway had it knocked out from behind. All right, we got it fixed. Brown from the right side. In the open court, Rosario. And it's 19 points for Rosario. Stolen right away by Gabby Zephyr. And 17 points for Gabby Zephyr, 59-11. And now Howard with the kick out, and she is fouled. And just a little recap of the first half. Braves up 18-2 at the end of 1. And Ariel Iron Thunder with 2. Wing 3, no good. And off the legs, it's going to be walk polo basketball, and yeah, back to the quarter by quarter look. 18-2, Braves are up after the end of quarter 1. And at halftime, it was 48-6. Braves up. And now it's 59-13. Brown. And it's good. 8 points for Emma Brown, a freshman guard, leading her team in scoring. Zoe with the look to Vasic. The nice small range look. And she chases it back down. Zoe, the nice look to Feather Tyndall. And that's 8 points for Feather Tyndall. It's stolen in the open. Zoe gonna pull up. Stolen right away by Misty Tyndall. Stolen back, Howard. And we have bodies everywhere. And it's gonna be a jump ball. In the meantime, Kamari Drapo checking in. And Feather Tyndall's going to check out. And Tatiana Parisian, she's going to check in for Ariel Iron Thunder. And we're at the 2-minute mark here, bottom of the third. Rosario, Howard. In transition, still stolen right away. Drapo picks it up. And she's going to take it all the way. Nice look. Dish. Running floater baseline. It's good. And that's 8 points for Rosario this quarter. And she has 22 points for the Braves. Rosario from underneath. Excuse me, 24 points for Rosario. Brown out to Howard. And in trouble. Parisian with the kick out to Debray. Stolen. Rosario Zephyr on the break. And she is fouled and going to the free throw line as the clock continues to tick. 65-15. And 26 points for Rosario, where she's 7 for 8 from the free throw line. Under 40 seconds left. And stolen, kept it alive to sister Zoe. And that is 9 points for Zoe. Rosario with another steal. Fake pass, and it's good. And it's 15 points for Rosario this quarter. Inside to Brown down below. Parisian. She puts it up off the glass, off the buzzer. No good. And at the end of 3, we have a score 72-15. Braves up. Our Marty Braves live ticket. We'll be right back. And welcome back here, fourth quarter. Yeah, I'd like to send a shout out to Junebug Irons here, watching from the Ville. Say good afternoon to you up there, up in the new housing. 72-15. Braves with the commanding lead. And coming up, we have varsity boys. No JV games here this afternoon. Varsity action only. Nice look down below to Little Shield. Had it stripped out. And Zoe Wan. The nice move inside. It is good. And that's 11 points for Zoe. Meantime, Little Shield launches. And Bo Weston gonna take it all the way down. She's gonna fire away. Drop over there with the chase down. She's gonna put it up off the glass. It is good. 4 for Kamari Drapo, 76-15. Howard, wing 3. Yeah, we have a turnover. Yeah, stepped on the line. Great effort, nonetheless. And intercepted by Zoe. In transition. Inside to Shaylee Dick at her debut. And up the court to Brown. Over to DeBrace. That's the scramble here. We'll see who's it's going to be. The pointing is going to be Brave basketball. And so now, Braves going to take over at the 6-minute mark. So over to Shaylee. And a nice block from Ariel Iron Thunder. Great defense coming from Bo. Long 3. Drapo with the rebound. And she's going to look up ahead. No, she's going to take it all away. Knocked out of bounds, and Braves still going to hold on to the possession. Also coming up today, yet the boys immediately following this game. Kavari Vasic, nice move underneath the basket. She has 4 points. And Brown downtown. It's good. She has 11 points to lead her team in scoring. Zoe Wan, the running floater, put on by Howard. And getting into the hands of Iron Thunder. Uptown to Brown. Howard and a knocked out. Brown is there. Down below, nobody home. Iron Thunder blocked from behind. Now Zoe, the dish. Long 2. Had her foot on the line. And Zoe's going to bring it back out. Weston, she is got a whistle. And we have a 3-second violation caught on the Braves. And we have a whole new team coming in for the Lady Braves. As well as the Lady Hunkpapa. Lady Hookpapa coming in with 4 wins and 2 losses on the season. And then the Braves 4 wins and 1 loss on the season as well. That loss coming the first game of the season against Makpia Luta. And they've been on a winning drive since then. Gabby Zephyr, her first bucket. Gabby has 19 points as we get tied up. So a couple of great games here to start out the new year here in Marty. To win over Crazy Horse last night, and both girls and boys. About 6 points for Bosick. Rosario with the steal. Basket's good for Gabby. Points continue to pile up. And Rosario Zephyr, 31 points on the afternoon. And Sister Gabby. Free throw is good. For the Braves, 9 for 15 in terms of free throws. 87-18. Across the timeline. Over to Flying Horse, scramble. And 33-point, a little too short. It's going to be a foul, blocking foul. It's going to be on Gabby Zephyr. And a little too strong is that pass from Flying Horse to teammate number 20. Not in my books. Gabby driving baseline, finds an opening, put back, and 1. And Feather Tyndall going to the free throw line with 10 points. And Rosario with the putback. Nobody boxed her out. Featherton though with the steal and the jump shot. It's good. Excuse me, Sister Misty. She has 8. 93-18. And another steal. And unforced error, caught at the double dribble. And tipped. Howard is there. Misty going to take it up and call for another double dribble as the ball got caught up on her side. And now Kadat in the corner. It's good. Nice pass from Kadat to Amaris Debray. She has 10 or 2. And Lady Braves hold on to win 93-21 here. Saturday matinee here in Marty, South Dakota. And don't go too far away. We got the boys coming up here. Varsity game only. So I'm going to take a little break here. This is Kenny Cook. Asking you to stick around here Saturday afternoon. See you in a bit.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza. My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota owned, family owned, Bowie Foods.
Juffer Incorporated is a full-service agency specializing in insurance, investments, and real estate since 1998. They serve eastern South Dakota and northeast Nebraska. They work for those buying and selling residential and recreational property, as well as farm and commercial. They provide insurance quotes for your home and auto insurance. They also provide quick quotes for your health, business, group health, life, and most of your other insurance needs. Give Juffer a call today for your insurance, investments, and real estate needs.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Looking for quality care close to home? Wagner Community Memorial Hospital has you covered. With advanced outpatient services, expert physical therapy, and a dedicated wound care clinic, we're here to help you heal fast. Need specialized care? We offer top-tier specialty services and 24/7 emergency care when it matters most. Wagner Community Memorial Hospital, advanced care, hometown heart.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Pests don't wait, and neither should you. At Olson's Pest Technicians, we've been protecting homes and businesses for over 55 years. From bats and attics to rodents and walls, ants in kitchens, stubborn bedbug infestations, even swarms of mosquitoes. We've seen it all, and we handle it all. With expert technicians, ethical treatments, and service across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa, you can count on Olson's to get the job done right. Contact us today at Olson's Pest Technicians. Family owned, community trusted.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Imagine a day without water. No showers, no morning coffee, no flushing the toilet. It's hard to picture. When we turn on the faucet, water seems to magically appear. But there's a lot more to it. The Randall Community Water District in Lake Andes serves 2,800 taps, 8 cities and 2 rural water districts. They treat Missouri River water in order to provide clean and safe water for the region. The Randall Community Water District. Clean water for your community.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza. My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota owned, family owned, Bowie Foods.
Juffer Incorporated is a full-service agency specializing in insurance, investments, and real estate since 1998. They serve eastern South Dakota and northeast Nebraska. They work for those buying and selling residential and recreational property, as well as farm and commercial. They provide insurance quotes for your home and auto insurance. They also provide quick quotes for your health, business, group health, life, and most of your other insurance needs. Give Juffer a call today for your insurance, investments, and real estate needs.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Looking for quality care close to home? Wagner Community Memorial Hospital has you covered. With advanced outpatient services, expert physical therapy, and a dedicated wound care clinic, we're here to help you heal fast. Need specialized care? We offer top-tier specialty services and 24/7 emergency care when it matters most. Wagner Community Memorial Hospital, advanced care, hometown heart.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Pests don't wait, and neither should you. At Olson's Pest Technicians, we've been protecting homes and businesses for over 55 years. From bats and attics to rodents and walls, ants in kitchens, stubborn bedbug infestations, even swarms of mosquitoes. We've seen it all, and we handle it all. With expert technicians, ethical treatments, and service across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa, you can count on Olson's to get the job done right. Contact us today at Olson's Pest Technicians. Family owned, community trusted.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Imagine a day without water. No showers, no morning coffee, no flushing the toilet. It's hard to picture. When we turn on the faucet, water seems to magically appear. But there's a lot more to it. The Randall Community Water District in Lake Andes serves 2,800 taps, 8 cities and 2 rural water districts. They treat Missouri River water in order to provide clean and safe water for the region. The Randall Community Water District. Clean water for your community.
Fentanyl is a powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
When it comes to advertising, reaching the right market while giving back to the school is just plain right. If you're looking for an effective method that reaches a large fan base at once, then here's your ticket with Live Ticket TV. With over 90 schools in the state of South Dakota, we can help you advertise locally with just your home team or reach the region. Plus, a portion of all sales go directly back to the school. Get a hold of Heath Nimke today and let's get started in building your brand with Live Ticket TV.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers we serve know all about change, because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on, with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza. My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota owned, family owned, Bowie Foods.
Juffer Incorporated is a full-service agency specializing in insurance, investments, and real estate since 1998. They serve eastern South Dakota and northeast Nebraska. They work for those buying and selling residential and recreational property, as well as farm and commercial. They provide insurance quotes for your home and auto insurance. They also provide quick quotes for your health, business, group health, life, and most of your other insurance needs. Give Juffer a call today for your insurance, investments, and real estate needs.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Looking for quality care close to home? Wagner Community Memorial Hospital has you covered. With advanced outpatient services, expert physical therapy, and a dedicated wound care clinic, we're here to help you heal fast. Need specialized care? We offer top-tier specialty services and 24/7 emergency care when it matters most. Wagner Community Memorial Hospital, advanced care, hometown heart.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Pests don't wait, and neither should you. At Olson's Pest Technicians, we've been protecting homes and businesses for over 55 years. From bats and attics to rodents and walls, ants in kitchens, stubborn bedbug infestations.
Hey, welcome back here, just in time for the starting lineups. Juanito Dushno. Quinn Jordan. Lawrence Gooden. Tavon Steele. Brenton Walls. And head coach legendary Silas Blaine Sr., who just got his 500 victory wins last month at Allenine. starting lineup. Tayshawn Brewer. Tyson Canoyer. Leon Hart. Isaiah Hart. Stephen Peters III. And back on December 19th, both these teams met up. No strangers to each other. Braves with the win, 56-43 in that semifinals game. Back at the Barnett Center. And Braves still undefeated, 5-0 as Wapala 4-2. Coming into the new year, they had a loss against North Central on Thursday. And then our first loss against the Braves back on December 19th, 2025. So. And jump ball is going to be Gooden. And Stephen Peters III. Wapala winning the dip. Quinn Jordan, a 5'10" guard. Braves in man-to-man. Gooden to Jordan. Back to Gooden, the big man, 6'4", and had it knocked out. Retains possession into Duchenal. Finding little space, pull-up jumper, no good. Offensive putback. Fight for the ball, and finally Isaiah Hart secures it. And now the Braves on the offensive. Canoyer to Leon Hart. Swing it the other way. Tayshawn Brewer working that left elbow with the drive. Hits the floor, no call. And Wapala with the second possession. And swing it to Duchenal. To steal. And Wapala, no rush. Gooden in the paint with the kickoff. First three of the game, Brandon Walls. And Juanito Duchenal pulls it down. Now Jordan over to steal, it's good. And so Wapala the answer, Leon Hart. Facing Gooden. Turnover up. It's going back, Tayshawn Brewer. Got the ball and just couldn't put it back in. Now Tavon still back out to Quinn Jordan. Juanito Duchenal down to Gooden, calling for the ball. Has it knocked off from behind Leon Hart with the great hands. And that's what Braves want to do. Nice dish down below, high. And Tayshawn Brewer going to the free throw line. And the Braves, knowing what they have to do against the 6'4" senior center, Lawrence Gooden, limit his touches in the interior. And now Tayshawn. Pass the timeline over to Duchenal. That's the hands of Brandon Wells. He's going to kick it back out. Wells going to bring it to the left wing. Down below to Tavon Steele. Skip pass over to Jordan. 8 on the shot clock. Down to 4. 2, they got to get it off. And that's an unforced turnover. Shot clock violation. And check it in. We have David Edel the third. Coming in for Tayshawn Brewer. So great defense by the Braves. Out on the perimeter. So the Braves setting their offense. Isaiah Hart picks up his dribble. Back to Leon. Hart top of key. David Edel third for 3. Out of bounds. It's going to be Wakpala. Wakpala, only 2 losses on the season. Gooden working the post. Nice spin move in the back. And he has 2. 4-0. Wakpala opening up. Steven Peters a third. Has it knocked out. Gets the ball back. Leon Hart with the drive. Yeah, bodies down below to get back up. Now good to swing it to Jordan. Over to Wells. Dushno going to pull up for a 3. It's good. And Wakpala opening up 7-0 run here. 3:40 here in the first quarter. Rematch from Allen I. David Edel the third. In the corner, Leon. And pulled down by Wells. Double teamed. He gets it out. Inside. And going to the free throw line is Britton Wells. That was a great look on the entry pass on the way to the hoop. And Britton Wells, a 5'9" junior guard, at the free throw line. And head coach Jess Hart referring to his bench. Getting a game plan here. Has not scored yet. First free throw is good for Wells. We got Taylor Huntermichael coming in, Kyson Cook, and Dace Arpan. As it scores 8-0. And 1 for 1, out of bounds. Excuse me, 1 for 2 there. Wells missed the second one, 8-0. So Braves with some fresh legs here. They do have the bench. The versatility of the team to be played. Canoyer off the foot, off the leg. Canoyer looking for the ball. Spin move is called for a charge as he leaned into his defender. And 2:50 here in the first quarter. High energy basketball. When Wells get tangled up. Almost a turnover. Nice defense. David Edel the third, 1-on-1. And he is fouled on the way to the basket. The freshman guard, listed at 5'8", going to the free throw line. And now the Braves are on board. 8-1. And both free throws are good. Braves putting the pressure on. In the back, front court, Kyson Cook with the assignment on Gooden. 6'1", 6'4". Gooden with the kickoff. Walls wide open from the top of the key. It's good. Jordan. (11-2), and we have incidental contact on Quinn Jordan on the play, so Braves going to sideline it from the logo. And they swing it the other way. Kanoyer, long three range. Long. Kanoyer going to try again. There's Arpan with the putback. It's good. So the Braves trying to match the energy here as head coach Jess Hart calls the timeout. 30 seconds. We'll be right back. And we have 1:48 left here in the first quarter. Braves continuing with the four-court press. 11-4 is the score. Little overthrown. Gooden retains it with the kick out. Try baseline. Has it knocked out. And Kanoyer looking up court to Hunter-Michael in the corner. Swing it to Kanoyer. Cook. Kanoyer. Arpan being double teamed. Baseline, Kanoyer in trouble, he has to get it out. Arpan gets it up, it's good. Dace. Arpan with 4 points off the bench. It's now a 5-point lead for Wapala. Braves have to be careful. Nice defense playing by both teams. Down low to Gooden with the kick out. That's what the Braves want. They can contain Gooden. And he has 4. 40 seconds. And stolen up the sideline in transition. A little too strong. Stolen right back from Duchesneau. Over to Steele. He puts it up, no good. 25 left. Arpan. And both teams, once again, high energy. Dace, one-on-one, step back, 3. It's good. Dace, Arpan. 5 seconds left here in the first quarter, 13-9. Pressure. And the Braves down by 4. And we'll be right back. And I want to thank you viewers for tuning in, watching from a home. I'm going to send a couple of shout outs to Mark Diaz, watching from Wagner. Also to Gene Drappel, watching from the comforts of our home. Say good afternoon to each and every one of you here. We're going to start out 13-9, Waukwala up in the second meeting between both these schools here. It's been a great game so far in the first quarter. Lots of high flying, high energy, pressing defense. All the ingredients for a great Saturday matinee game here. Big game basketball. And checked in for Waukwala, Zarel Strongheart. Wells. Also Tyson Hart in as well too. And we got a foul, might be on Dace Arpan. And it's Quinn Jordan going to the free throw line. And first bucket is good. And Strongheart coming out, good and checking back in. And Jordan hits them both. 15-9. And Michael over to Tyson Hart, the freshman, to Dace Arpan, has it stripped out. Great hands by Juanito Dushno. And long range from Wells, short. Now Stephen Peters the third, working the right side, making his way to the hoop, could not finish. Nice jumper there from Tavon Steele. He has 4. Now Michael with the drive behind the back. Nice mid-range jumper off target. Substitutions coming in. Isaiah Hart, Leon Hart for the Braves. And Braves playing man-to-man. Dushno to Gooden, top of the key. Swings it to the ring to Jordan. Then here comes Steele, back to Gooden to kick out, wide open, Jordan. And they call 3 seconds, I believe, against not sure what the call was. Jess Hart, head coach, wants to call a timeout, and we'll be right back. And we're almost at the 6-minute mark here. 17-9, Waukwala holding on to an 8-point lead. And knocked out, Scullin. Nice footwork. Out of bounds, be Braves basketball. That was a Juanito Dushno, a 5'9" sophomore guard with the steal. Now Hart gonna pull up for a three, need big bucket, and that's what the Braves need in order to get back in the game. 5-point lead. Still, Dushno. Strong Hart. And Stephen Peters a third. Will take it all the way. Nice footwork. It's good. And then we have an injured Braves player. And we're going to take a timeout as well. We'll be right back. Hey, welcome back from the injury timeout. We have an update. It was Isaiah Hart. He got up with the limp. Could be a cramp or a slight sprain. And well, now Wakpala down by 3, 17-14. Wakpala 4 wins and 2 losses. Over to Gooden, the swing up. Jordan in the corner to Dushno. Gooden, and he is fouled on a reach-in. And it's going to be on Stephen Peters the third. And now Lawrence Gooden, the 6'4" senior center, going to inbound it. No steal with the mid-range jumper. Rebound, Arpan. Up the court to SB3. Nice pass, stolen right away. Quinn Jordan with the steal. Now still in trouble. He gets it out to Dushno. Double team. Swings it to the way. Wells to steal in the middle. Gooden. 5 seconds to go. Gooden knocked off from behind. Here comes the Braves. Base Arpan. And he has fouled. No foul. He was blocked from behind. It's going to be a timeout here, and we're going to be right back here in 30 seconds. And that's great defense from Wakpala in avoiding the foul. Holding on to a tight 3-point lead. 4:02 left in the first half. And Leon working on Gooden. Pull up, It's good. And that's 7 points here for the Braves. And 4 points for Waukpala in the second quarter here. 1 point lead. The Wells to Jordan. Going to set the offense to Steele. And they swing it the other way. Top of the key. There's Gooden with the kickout to Wells. Wide open. And Leon Hart with the pull down. And Braves with the opportunity to take the lead. Leon Hart has to be careful to take care of the ball. Nice pass to Greg Costello. Nice look. And Costello checked in for the game. 3 minutes. Jordan to steal it. Gooden. Little short, both teams giving it all their best. Arpan wide open, Hart for three, short. Chased out Costello with the hustle rebound. Over to Arpan, they swing it the other way. Tyson Hart Jr., the freshman, working on steal. Arpan for three. Deshaun Brewer. And now the Braves get a full shot clock. Brewer with the drive, no good. Gooden is there to pull it down. And both teams unrelentless on both ends of the court. Wells with the ball, picks up his dribble, and still, Waukpala looking for Avenue. Wide open in the corner, down below, Gooden in the paint. It's good. 6 for Gooden. It leads up to 3. Brewer swing it the other way, top of the key, Leon Hart. With the drive, slips, stolen. And Wells with the ball. And we got 90 seconds left here in the first half. And this chess game unfolding right before you. Waukpala, no hurry, setting the offense. Gooden, and he is fouled to push as he's trying to work the paint. And that's going to be on Leon Hart. It's going to be his first foul. In the meantime, Kyson Cook, Tyson Knoyer, Isaiah Hart out on the floor. There's got a mop-up job on the floor here. A lot of moisture, perspiration on the floor. Both teams battling. Now the inbound. Wells for three, long. Knoyer with the rebound. Knoyer can take it all the way. The speedy guard, it's good. And Tyson Knoyer with the answer. 1 point lead. Gooden. And he gets it to Duchesneau with the drive. Nowhere to go. Back up to Jordan, puts it up, and he is fouled. Quinn Jordan, 5'10", guard at the free throw line, where he's 2 for 2. He has 5 points on the afternoon. Team free throws, Waukpala 3 for 4. A couple bounces right off. Second one is no good. Braves cross the timeline. Down by one. Long three. Short. Scramble for the ball. Cook. Canoia. Jordan. And legendary coach Silas Blaine calling for a timeout. I believe they call a jump ball as well. So officials going to consult and sort this out under review. There's they call a jump ball. And Braves, I don't know if they're going to stick with the timeout here. So it's going to be a jump ball. Braves going to inbound it from right side. 25 seconds left. The shot clock is off. Wakpala holding on to a 1-point lead. Out to Costello. Quickly, Canoia comes out. Cook for the lead. Good and pulls it down. Canoia with the effort. And once again, officials going to consult with each other. And this will be Wakpala basketball with 15 seconds left. Both teams showing great effort. Full court. Across the timeline. Good in. Five to go. Wide open. Rawls going to bring it back from the logo. Logo three. And at the end of two, Wakpala up 19-18. And we're going to take a little break here. Exciting game, first half. And we'll be back in time for the third quarter. Hey, welcome back here to the second half. We have a score, Waukpala 19 and the Braves 18. And just looking at the summary, Braves down by 1. Scored 9 points in the second quarter as they held Waukpala to only 6 points in the second quarter. And Waukpala being led by Lawrence Gooding with 6 points. And closely behind him is Jordan with 5. And Steele with 4, Dushno with 3, and Wells with 1 point. Nice look, down below, wide open, Tavon Steele. And he has 6. So him and Lawrence Gooden leading Waukpala 6 points apiece in a low scoring game. And now Brandon Wells with the steal. 21-18. Down below, good at the post. Back out to Wells. Back to Gooden. Nice turnaround move, a little short. As that's been the narrative for both teams on those close shots. And now Canoyer to kick out to Isaiah Hart. Wide open. Peters, it's good. And he has 4. An unforced turnover. Leon Hart, 1-on-4. He's going to take it over short. Could not finish. And once again, those close range shots just not falling for both teams. And a press breaker by Waukpala. Now Dushno to Steele. They're going to bring it back out. Wells, top of the key, swing it the other way. Now little Gooden being double teamed. He's going to put it up. Out of bounds. It says it's going to be last touch by, let's see. And it says last touch by the Braves, so Waukpala going to have the opportunity to inbound. Oh, excuse me. White ball. He was facing towards Waukpala. So Braves basketball on this jump ball. Deshaun taking it all the way to drive, high off the glass. Fight for the ball. Nice save. Peters with the drive. Nice acrobatic move. It is good. Steven Peters with 6 points. And with the lead, with the kickout, Wells wide open in the corner. Put out to Canoyer. Quickly back across the timeline. Braves, the first lead since the beginning. Well, I can't remember if he even had the lead. As Waukpala opened up 8-0. Peters with the pass. And nice defense from Tyson Canoyer. Saves the possession for the team. And senior forward, Zeral Strongheart, he's going to check in. As Tavon Steele's going to check out. And also Aiden Kogos, a 6'1" sophomore forward. And he's going to check in for the first time. And he's going to be coming in for Bretton Wells. And now Braves with the inbound to Canoyer. Swinging back around, Isaiah Hart splitting a couple defenders with a nice running floater. And he has 5. And the Braves with a 3-point lead now. And Jordan, he's going to bring it back out. Down below, Gooden working the block, kick out, wide open, Jordan. And Waukpala moving the ball around on the open outside the perimeter. Plenty of time left. Wheeler with the steal. So Hart Logo 3. Isaiah Hart coming alive here. And Wapala wants a call. Timeout as Braves are up 27-21, 6-point lead. We'll be right back. And Braves opening up on a 9-2 run here. Being led by Isaiah Hart. Leading Braves with 8 points. And behind him got Dace Arpan with 7. And Stephen Peters III with 6 points here. In a close matchup here. 4:36 here in the third quarter. Braves 27-21. Fight for the ball. Canoyer up the court to Brewer. Behind him was Gooden and Steele knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Wapala basketball. Into the corner, Jordan to Gooden working the block in the interior. Gets his own rebound to put back. SP3 to Canoyer. It is good. And that's 4 for Canoyer. 29-21. Braves continuing with the press. Unforced turnover. Here comes Brewer with the layup cut short. Nice effort by Wapala. Steele, he's going to bring it back out to Wells at the wing, behind the back. It regains control. Gooden to kick out. Steele, wide open 3, in and out. And so now Braves going to try and work the offense, going to slow things down. Hart, wide open, top of the key, short. Wide open, uncontested. And it's going to be Braves basketball at this point. As David Arrow III going to check in. And another sub coming in for Wapala. I'm not sure who it was. I think it was Strongheart. And as well as Novi Arrow and Dace Arpan in for the Braves. As Braves are on a 11-2 run in the third quarter. Arpan backing down still. The kick out. Isaiah Hart. In and out. Gooden with the rebound. He pulls it down. 2:38 here in the third quarter. Wide open. Uncontested. Tavon still. Nobody had still at the block. He has 8 points. Over to Cook. To Arrow. Novi running. Floater. It's good. Novi Arrow. A bucket. 31-23. Another shot put up. It's good. Dushno got to his second three-pointer of the game. He had one in the first quarter and been pretty quiet since then. 31-26. David Arrow to third, in trouble, picks up his dribble. Arpan is there. To Noviero. High floater. Gooden pulls it down. Looks good in doing a great job pulling the rebounds down on both ends of the court. Loose ball picked up by Isaiah Hart. Over to Isaiah Hart. David Arrow the third. Back to Isaiah, 10 on the shot clock. Draws the double team. Kick out wide open. Arpan, hand in the face. Short. Cook is there for the save. And shot clock violation. And both teams just battling this afternoon. 31-26. And Quinn Jordan doing a great job running the offense for the Punk Pawpaw this afternoon. Gooden on the block. And he has fouled on the double. 6'4" senior center. And that's going to be on Noviero. And he's going to make a trip to the free throw line. He has 6 points. And Waukpala 3 for 6 at the three-point line today. Make that 4 for 7. In the meantime, Braves are 2 for 4 at their free throw line, so not too many trips for both teams. And that's 7 for Gooden. Tyson Hart Jr. in, over to Cook. Over to Novi. 18 on the shot clock, plenty of time. Novi splits the defender. David Arrow in trouble. And with the steal. And that was Steele with the point. Cook at the buzzer. No good. And at the end of 3, we have a score. 29-31. We'll be right back. And that quarter had Waukpala scoring 12 points, and the Braves 11 points here in a chess game here between both teams. 31-29, Braves up. And we got an over in the back, and great defense by the Braves. And now the starters back out for the Braves, as well as the Waukpala. Down below, Kanoya wide open. regains control, almost lost it. Brewer gets it back out. Leon Hart, wing three, it's good. That's 5 points for Leon and a turnover. And now the Braves open up. (34-29) back to a 5-point lead. Here in semifinals, Alumni rematch between both these teams where the Braves won 56-43. 3-point shot short. And here comes Walk Paula. Nice try by Wells. It's knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Braves basketball. So Strongheart's going to check in. And Wells is going to check out. And both teams with the winning record. Braves still undefeated, 5-0. As Wakpala, only 2 losses. Leon Hart, opposite end. No good. Brewer, offensive putback. First bucket for Tayshawn Brewers. Canoyer with the steal. Brewer with the trip, picked up by Tyson. Leon, Isaiah Hart with the ball. Canoyer with the ball. And they're going to kick off some time here at the shot clock. We got 5 to go. Leon, nice pass. Out of bounds. It's going to be Braves basketball at the full new shot clock. And pretty interesting how the events are unfolding here. The inbound in the corner. Peters taking on Gooden. And call for offensive as he extended his arm on the drive. That's going to be his first foul. And Braves with the full court defense. And press breaker. And Quinn Jordan to steal. Nice look down below. K-Bond still. He has 12. 5-point lead. Canoyer from the free throw line. And we have a call against the Braves, I believe, for a flop. A flop call called on the Braves. Stolen away. And it's going to be a foul on Quinn Jordan as Jordan and Canoyer race to the ball. There's some contact made. And head coach Silas Blaine wants to call timeout. We'll be right back. And welcome back. This is Kenny Cook along with Bella Archambault in production. The Marty Braves live ticket here for you this afternoon. Saturday matinee, 5:35 here in the last quarter. Braves going to inbound it with a 5-point lead. Hart at the block. Swinging it around. Facing Gooden, and he is fouled. And that's going to be Lawrence Gooden. It's going to send Leon Hart to the foul. Foul number 2 for Gooden. The Braves are 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Make it 2 for 5. And both free throws are made to call lane violation. And Braves with the press to get it over the timeline. Over to Steele. Gooden off the glass. It's good. Lawrence Gooden with 9 points. 3-point lead. Now Isaiah Hart to Brewer down below. Quickly double team. Leon for 3. Penoyer with the rebound and putback. And that's 4 for Tyson Canoyer. Braves have to be careful not to get to any foul trouble. Still to Gooden in the paint. Fight for the rebound. And it's going to be a foul, pushing foul. On Gooden again, so it's going to be his 3rd foul, his 2nd foul. Now Hart, and call for offensive foul on the Braves. Canoyer with the steal, Brewer, and he is fouled on his way up to the basket. Tayshaun Brewer at the free throw line. Missed a couple of them in the first quarter. And that's 3 points for Tayshaun. Second one's a miss. Across the timeline. Steele back into the hands of Wells. Being guarded by Canoyer. Screen from Steele. Wells picks up his dribble. Stolen away from Leon Hart. Racing his way to the basket. And Leon Hart going to the free throw line. And we got a timeout here by head coach Jess Hart. He wants to talk it over. Give him 60 seconds. We'll take 60 seconds as well. And welcome back to 3:51 here in the fourth quarter. And Braves holding on to a 6-point lead. 8 points for the Braves this quarter. In the meantime, Walk Paulo only 4. And Gooden with the rebound. Yeah, almost a turnover. Now the drive. And it's good. Tavon still showing strength with the rebound. Finishes and at the free throw line. He has 14 on the afternoon to lead his team. Now Isaiah Hart up the court, taking it all away. I got a hard foul. Lawrence Gooden, he got right up, he's okay. And it's going to be a foul on Leon Hart. And Gooden is okay. And they're going to wipe up the floor here. Mop up job. And right at the 3-minute mark, still a 4-point lead where the tables can change at any moment. And nice put back there from Davon Steele, 16 points for the junior forward. And now it's a 2-point lead. Benoyer in the middle. And they're calling a foul on the ground. It's going to be on Juanito Dushno. It'll be his first foul. And Canoyer at the line. And Tyson Canoyer, 6 points. First trip to the free throw line. First one is good, and now the second one. And now it's a 4-point game. Now Wells gets it over to Steele. To Jordan. They kick out a little too high, and that goes out of bounds. Underneath to Canoyer. Puts it up. Yeah, almost out of bounds. Stolen by Canoyer. And Braves with the possession. Got a minute 48 here. Final frame. Hart left side with the drive. Fight for the ball. Jordan gets it. Over to Duchenal. Facing the double team, puts it up, it's good. That's 8 for Duchenal. And now Wakulla's four-court press. Timeline, Brewer taking it all the way. And he is fouled, but he gets up right away. It's going to be on Gooden. Trying to stop the speedy point guard for the Braves. And Gooden's going to pick up foul number 4. And take Sean to the free throw line where he's 0 for 4. See if he can make the first one. Now it's a 3-point game. Braves with the defense. 1 minute to go. Wells taking all the way in trouble. And he's called for traveling, so Braves going to take over. Yeah, 58 seconds left. 3-point lead. Wakulla with a full-court press. Hart up on top to Canoyer. Brewer with the drive, with the kick out. Hart, he's going to drive it in off the glass. Gooden with the rebound. Steele. That's 18 points for Tavon Steele. And the Braves holding to a 1-point lead. We got 60 seconds. We'll be back in 1 minute. And we have 20 seconds left. 1 point lead. And Tavon still with 8 points this quarter to help keep his team alive. He has 18 overall. And deflected out. Wells with the ball. And we have a foul against the Braves. And I believe we are in the bonus. Yeah, it's going to send Quinn Jordan to the free throw line. He had a pair in the first quarter. 5 points on the day. And now a big opportunity coming up to tie the game. And they waive it. They call a lane violation. He had his foot on the line. So Walk Paul is going to continue with the press. And reach and foul on the inbound. Juanita Dushno going to pick up the foul. So interesting events here. We have 15 seconds left here. The shot clock is off. And Isaiah Hart. Some big baskets. 9 points for Isaiah. 15.7 seconds left on the clock. And head coach Jess Hart wants to call 30 seconds. And we'll keep it right here. And Waukpala being led by Tavon still 18 points, having 8 points this quarter. And behind him we have Lawrence Gooden with 9 points. And Juanito Dushno with 8. And Quinn Jordan with 6. Along with Brenton Wells with 1. And then for the Braves, Isaiah Hart with 10, leading all scorers. Dace Harpan with 7. Stephen Peters III with 6. And then Tayshawn Brewer with 4. Leon Hart with 3. And Tyson Canoria with 4. And Waukpala leading 13 points so far in this quarter compared to the Braves 11, but they're still down by 3. 44-41. Looking to get a shot off for the tie. One possession game. Wells out of bounds. It's going to be Waukpala basketball with 6.1 seconds left. And legendary coach Silas Blaine wants to call full timeout. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. We have 15 seconds left in this timeout here. Scoreboard's going to reset the clock. And there's a whistle to reset the shot clock to 6.1 as the timeout seconds was still ticking, so they're going to reset. Got to get it cleared up. 6.1 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Wells in the corner for three. And we have a foul in the open court. And Bretton Wells with a great look in the corner. Little too strong. And with 2 seconds left, there's a foul right at the half court. And 0.1 seconds left. Steve Peters at the free throw line. .1 seconds left. And the game is not officially over yet. We've got 0.1 second, 1/10 of a second left. Steven Peters at the free throw line. Now it's a 5-point game, and Wapala going to inbound with only 1/10 of a second, 0.1 second. They almost went in, and Braves hold on to win 45-41 here Saturday afternoon matinee. Marty, South Dakota. Congratulations both teams on a great performance this afternoon. And we're going to say safe travels to the Wapala Hunkpapa for making a trek, about a 4 or 5 hour drive in weathery, inclement conditions. Moving on to 4 and 3 on the season. Say good luck to you through the rest of the season here. The new month in January 2026. And also to the Braves moving on, still undefeated, 6-0. As Tuesday they will travel to Pine Ridge to take on the Thorpes. And that's Tuesday, January 13th. So with that being said, I'll say good night, wishing everybody a good weekend. This is Kenny Cook coming to you from the Braves live ticket here